I can't believe I freaking went through all that stuff. Okay, quick recap. Because, quick recap, my mouse is turned off because it has 5% battery. So at the end of the stream, somebody be good and remind me when I'm like, oh crap, I can't close it off. That's why. Second thing, I played this yesterday. The first part of the review, or the first part of the playthrough, if you're interested, is on my personal Beam channel. It's the same as my gamer tag. That's number 2. Number 3, it is now. Okay, cool. Number 3, full disclosure, I did receive this game for review from the developer in exchange for my complete and honest opinion, and that's just so, like, if we're talking about this today, nobody calls that out or says that. I'm letting everybody know now that that is the case. It doesn't affect my opinion, and I'm free to give my opinion. Ubisoft is really, really cool about that. But just to be, you know, kosher, as they say, you should know that. So we're going to be playing, everybody has 3 factions here. What's up, Carnage? And chat. So there's 3 factions here. We have the Knights, the Vikings, and the Samurai. So I'm finishing up the Knights chapter right now. Spoilers, not a huge deal here because it's basically just telling like an inter-story, similar to what you would find in something like Titanfall or something like that. Because this is a little bit more, focused like on the multiplayer side of things. I mean, the story's good, don't get me wrong. It's a good story, but you really have to kind of follow it and pay attention to it and think about it. So if you're sitting here talking to me, you're probably going to miss a lot, and spoilers won't be so much of a big deal. So thanks for the follow, Carnage. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by to say hello. Appreciate that as well. So let's just get started. This has kind of a weird combat system, which we'll get into in just a second. But just for those of you who haven't seen this, in the single player, this is the same thing like in the multiplayer. You get these things called feats, and then you can basically equip them. They're like secondary power-ups. If it's in gray, it means that it's a passive, and it just does it all the time. So, for example, reduce damage taken by 15%. That's something that's just always on. If it's gold like this one, then that means it's something that I have to activate. It has a limited amount of time. And then it has to recharge. So the story, it's taken me about 3 to 4 hours to play through the 6th in the night. I think you could probably do it in about 2 or 3 hours, though. Like, I was really messing around. I was trying to do all the other difficulties, which we'll get here in a second. When I say ready, or before I said ready, there was an option. There's like a regular easy one, and then there's a realistic one. Which the difficulty. What's up, Tom Thumb? The difficulty is interesting. It's not just. Oh, I gotta turn that up because I can't see the chat here. Okay. No, I did the beginning. Well, you know what? I'll just do that. Let me do that. Let me start the campaign from the beginning because it won't take me long to get through it. And I have to figure out how I can quit here.
I had questions.
Alright, so we're going to go here. Quit to world map. Confirm. So the combat system is basically like you hold RT to lock onto people. Okay, so here's the first one. And we have difficulty easy to hear the tale. Just want the story. Difficulty normal is a balanced combat experience. Hard is challenging. So basically that makes adjustments to like your health and your power and the damage that you deal and take. And then realistic does that also, but there's no fighting UI, which is super difficult. I played it a little bit last night. We might do that a little bit here tonight as well. Hard isn't too bad, but I'm going to keep it on normal. There's collectibles to find in each level, which I haven't been able to find all of them as well. But the difficulty thing, you'll see when I first fight somebody here, because it kind of goes through like a tutorial at the beginning here. That kind of shows, like, so basically you lock onto a character, and then you are like in a dual battle with them, and then you have a stance like left, right, or up at the top.
That day that I learned I was
So if you attack from the top, but your opponent is blocking from the top, then they block it. If you attack from the top and they're blocking to the right or to the left, then you get a successful hit at the top, is how it works. So you can see which way your character is blocking from and which way your opponent is blocking from in all the normal things. For the purposes of just story, I'll try to skip these for you guys, just so we don't ruin too much. Most of that stuff is going to be in the cutscenes. So like when I let's see, I'm gonna have to kind of look for somebody to fight. Actually, I think I just got to run down here.
The Blackstones were coming up the east wall.
Okay, so there's this guy down here. Waiting for a good sale. They probably will have good sales. Usually they often do. I mean, not right away probably, but so here's how you do it. So you lock in guard mode like this, and then I can swap between them by just letting go and getting rid of it. And then while I'm holding LT, I can block in a direction. So I gotta just do it to get through that part. It just does kind of like a little tutorial. So, like right now, see, he's going to attack from the top, and I got hit because I wasn't blocking from the top. And that time, I didn't. So I need to block, switch, and then basically just block him from whichever way he's going. But you can see, like, it flashes red. It shows me what side that he's on. And I just have to match him and then not match him whenever I want to hit him. Like right there, he hit me because I wasn't paying attention. But the issue is, on the super mega difficulty, I like to call it, all of that HUD goes away. So you have to actually look at the player, you know, to kind of see what they're doing, and it's like it's pretty insane. All right, real quick, I have to figure out how come I can't see the whole chat. I have to keep scrolling it down. Let's just pop it out. That'll help fix things. Okay. Chivalry combat system. Yeah, I mean it's well, and then there's another thing here which I'll show you now. There's also a move set, right? So each character, they actually have like moves like in fighting games. So like, for example, like the Vanguard advances RB RB RT really quickly, and then you can roll that with RB RT to do like an advance and assault, and like you can chain these together. And it is possible, because I've seen some developers do it, and to me, but it's possible to get into a situation where it's you can't block them and they're just chaining an attack right away, and you're finished. There will be people after a while who are going to do that. So I need to light attack him. Now I need to heavy attack them. I just got to get through this to... And I'm getting fairly good at chaining some of it. But it's a chore, and you have to be on top of things. Like, you've got to be paying attention, because a lot of times too, with all of those with all of that moves that you do, if one of them doesn't hit, or you block, or they block it, like, it changes what kind of, it changes like what sort of like what kind of move you're doing. See that? Now that move I did where I hit him like that, where I like charge him and hit him, and you see the broken Alright, so I got two here, hold on. So you can see like where you get like the broken shield with the red, so then that means that I hit them with an unblockable attack. They can't block it. They can't do anything with it. Or I broke their guard, basically, is what that means. I know it released this morning at like midnight or something. Do I sound okay? Is the game too loud for my over my voice, so like you guys can still hear me okay? Okay, so now with regular soldiers that are not knights and heroes, they're just peons. You don't have to lock onto them. You can just freely swing. That's what this is telling me. You can also sometimes take out more than one at a time, which is cool. Light or heavy attack doesn't really matter. Okay. Game sound is low, but my voice is okay? Alright, I can turn the game sound up if you think it needs it, but if it's alright, then we'll call it good. I have it down because sometimes it can get really loud, like in the heat of battle, or like when they have like cannons and all this other stuff. Oh, I just got hit. Right. I'm probably not going to be able to find any... There's some observables and there's like some collectibles, but I didn't even nearly find them all yesterday. My favorite faction is probably the samurai, because there's a character called the Shigoki, and he's an easy character to play. He's not one of the advanced ones, but he's like a heavy, but he's really cool. Alright, got him there. You guys should run away. What does that mean? Oh, I ran out of stamina. So if I run out of stamina, I do very weak attacks. Although, to these guys, it doesn't really matter. This is just telling me I can press LB. This is one of the collectibles. And then the other collectibles would be to break these.
Our ancestors held out for 6 years against 100,000
if I break them,
starving warriors.
Which I've already broken all of them. I'm just maybe I missed. I'm making sure I didn't miss them, because after you break them, there's usually something you have to pick up. But looks like I got it, so I'm okay. All right, Alright, so there's some fighting going on up here.
That is how it is done.
But there's like a lot of executions and stuff that's actually pretty cool coming up. Okay. Man, I'm losing stamina quick. I better chill out a little bit. So you can see on the left the power-ups that I talked about earlier. Those are what I can use those. I can use those to make it so that they can't even block me. So like whatever I do, like they're not gonna block it. And the other power-up I'm using gives me increased damage. That was pretty cool right there. Gives me increased damage, and so I have increased damage and they can't block it. If I get to an area where I'm stuck, then these people can't. I'm unstoppable at the moment. I'll use it down here in a minute. That's like the Assassin's Creed drop attack.
That battering ram would end this fight. We're driving them back.
He caught fire and died. Alright, so this is where it gets really bad.
Where's the door?
I don't know if I have to like come up here. No, I probably just have to. Like, it seems like those guys keep coming through. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm fighting along. Uh-oh, fire arrows are not historically accurate. Yeah, I'm fighting alongside NPCs right now. So, Pyro's Playhouse.
Domini! Domini! Show yourself!
That's Domini, I guess.
These warriors don't have to die. Trial by combat. Right now. What? Fight you? That's not a trial. That's an execution.
Pyro, what's up?
Second.
Setting stuff on fire, like arrows and stuff?
You.
I don't know how they can see through it at all. I have no idea.
All right then.
See, so they have to fight the second because this guy was afraid to fight him, so they're making me fight in the second in command. But I can totally just whoop his you-know-what right now because I'm just gonna start the duel.
He was a warden too, or had been.
He's good.
I needed to win, but not for Dobby.
Because I use my 2 power-ups. You're trying, but you ran out of toothpicks? That's nice. I used my 2 power-ups that I had
Their
saved,
mercy.
and since I hadn't spent them recently, I can dual use those. Now, when I first played this, and this is what's interesting about the game, or the difficulty. When I first played this, I didn't have those because I unlocked them as I played through. So now I can come back through, play through on a harder difficulty with these power-ups, and then it's not as hard.
Neil.
So they're gonna knight me because aren't I super trusting right here? Like, these guys, they were just battering down the door. I just killed his second in command, and now I'm gonna kneel down in front of him when he has a sword in his hand and expect not to get my head cut off. It's crazy.
Stand. Knight of the Blackstone Legion.
That's right. Break it down, show it all there.
We're finished.
But I've played it quite a bit at this point. Knighting a knight. Well, I know, but but my point is, you know,
Come on.
would you like put your head down and have like the guy was my enemy 5 seconds
That
ago.
was how
If I would have
I
ran
joined
into
the
him in the heat of the
Blackstone
battle, like
Legion.
we would have had swords clanging. I think Pyro probably likes there's a lot of fire in this too, which is cool. So I only got 5 observables. I don't know where the other 5 are, if they show up in another difficulty or what's the deal. But I got some rewards. The steel and the rewards and stuff that you unlock, you can use to decorate your character in multiplayer. That's some of what they have. So let's just go to number 2. Let's just up the difficulty a little bit, just because. Oh, also there's achievements for completing the difficulties, and as you can see, my highest completion here is normal on this one. What's up, Misguided? How you doing? And then you can also see I've got 2 out of 5 observables, and I got 5 out of 5 breakables for the collectible side of things. So that's actually pretty cool. So if you were going to play through this, like I would like you can see my, where does it have my level? Right up here, the story level is 9. And then I unlock these here, these different things. I really just like the unblockable and then the sharpened blade stuff because that seems to work really good. I actually should make sure I didn't unlock a better one. See, I like this one because its attacks are unblockable for 30 seconds, and then my attack inflict damage over 30 seconds. Yeah, they have their own beam bot. Just got beam to work? That's awesome. Oh, on your tablet. Nice. Cool. So yeah, so you can come back and play through. So like I would recommend just playing through like on normal. I'm just going to leave these here. I would recommend just playing through on normal, get everything unlocked, and then if you want to get the achievements and stuff, get the achievements and stuff for the harder stuff, like come back after you've like leveled yourself up and you're more powerful, because otherwise you're just asking to hate yourself. And we're going to get into environment.
Legions. The Iron Legion is
Because
the greatest among them. But in Ashfeld,
the zombie knights, that I could have done zombie knights. Oh no, we all know this guy right here.
Stone needed an army.
The commander, Stone.
Golden Cross sent me.
I have a feeling I know why his name is Stone.
Where are reinforcements?
Yeah, the hardest difficulty doesn't show anything on insane. There's a level that I think I can beat on the hardest difficulty without too much trouble. And when I get to it, we'll try it just for fun. I tried it last night, and I kind of have... I think I can do it. I don't know. I think I can.
The battle was already lost. I needed to change that.
Alright, so we're going to run up here. And the interesting part about this level and the single-player campaign is it's actually... Right here. Here's Stone. Hi, Stone. But the interesting thing about this is actually one of the multiplayer levels. And what I'm about to do is actually very multiplayer level. This is not fair. Oh, I hate these people.
Alright, let's do this.
Yes. If you learn those moves... Now these guys can just all die because they're peons. I don't care about them. And I hate the wall. I don't care about that wall. Oh my god, I can't hit this guy. I should have aimed on him. Alright, so right here, this is... What? Okay. So right here...
To battle.
So you see we took care of those guys because we just threw them off the cliff. Same thing with this dude. I'm going to be like, come out here. Actually, not him, because these guys are easy and they die right away. But these guys... So I can push him and then I can throw him in the direction that I want to go in. So I want him to go to the right if he'll come out here. So since he won't come out here, I'm just gonna dodge his attacks and he has gotta follow me out. See, he's smart enough to stay away from the edge. And then I can just throw him off. Because these guys are probably... If there's an edge, you want to use it. Alright, this is a catapult to deal damage. I actually like to see somebody rolling 60 pounds of... That would be funny. Alright, so I have 2 of these. So this is very historically accurate right here.
To battle.
Right here, this is historically accurate. Perfect. So now I need my guys to push out. That's what we're working on here. So I just have to kill the enemies, and then when I go down here, my guys will come out. And then I get a little bit of help.
Advance. Push them back.
So this is good. I'll be out in a bit. I'm streaming. Thank you. Okay. So let's see what else we have.
Let's do this.
So I need some health. So this power-up is Inspire, so allies deal more damage and fight faster around me. So I give them this, and then we should be able to, like, plow through this guys, and they're all gonna run away, because my guys are gonna be like inspired.
We needed to take back
Killing
the
all the
flanks.
Vikings in this area will claim the garrison for us.
No one's aim!
All right, so the next thing I want to do is come up here. That ledge is too big for me to get up.
I need to take the flanks.
Okay. So this is pretty cool right here. If I can get away from these guys, I can pretty much clear everybody out. Well, if you want to fling 90, then yes, a trebuchet. Right. So I can get on this historically accurate thing here. Take out these guys. Because they're providing overwatch. But my guys won't move up until I go down there. So I am not free to...
Those archers need to go.
I am not free to stand here and do whatever I want. So I'm going to go up here to the Citadel. Double Shot Tuesday, that's right. Alright, so they want me to tell me about executions.
We need to clear all the Vikings to claim this archer point.
There goes your head. Perfect. Okay, so
We need to
now
take that
I
garrison.
have archers up here, which is helpful. So we're gonna go with a trebuchet. Oh, actually I need the catapult. And I'll do a catapult shot there. Or whatever it was, I guess. And then I'll use this to take out this, and I can help my... See, I have a hero over there who's struggling a little bit. Oops, I accidentally shot him. My bad. So now in order to advance, so I think I have to go down there.
Those archers need to
And
go.
this guy. Alright. Alright, so we'll do a little bit of fighting. Probably won't have to do too much. So what you want to focus on here, though, is these little peon guys. Like, they don't matter as much, but these guys are who you want to get. All right.
I need to take that garrison.
Oh, so they got this back already? I think I just have to go stand in it because I already got them. You swear you're fun at parties? Because I already killed these guys, so I think I just need to capture them. That's what I was doing wrong.
This place will help us gather
Yeah,
reinforcements.
alright. So we should be in good shape now. I forgot to do this because I came out here first.
This place will help us bring archers to the field.
Okay. Now... This
We
would...
were winning. We just needed a final push. Stone was a conquest, and one of the best I'd ever seen.
There's your head. No, this will actually change up. I think either this time or the next time it will change. As the story develops and changes or whatever. Okay, so we've almost got this. Alright, perfect. Oh, did I not change it back? Yeah, For Honor won the... My fault. For Honor won the poll. I put a poll out because I couldn't figure it out. You know what I mean? I didn't know. Alright, this lady was hard.
Push them out of the sanctuary.
Take her head off. You spelling it right. Oh, hey, Maxon. That's stone.
Not bad, Blackstone. Not bad at all. Pretty sure I could have done it by myself, but...
Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Teal. Apologies for not catching that. I meant to look. It's weird, though. Beam doesn't really tell you what the title is right away. Like at the top. It's kind of hard. Oh, I got an achievement. What's that for? Oh, reach story level 10. So I must be I'm going to level up. Yep, there it is. So rewards I got, you know, this XP or whatever, but I also got a new passive skill, which is cool. Gotta head home. All right, be safe on the bus or however you're gonna get there when your health bar goes down. So what they'll do is it'll flash right beforehand. Valkenheim in winter and then sabotage. So Valkenheim in winter, I'm going to try to do on the super mega difficulty. So for this one, since I've already beat this on hard, I'm going to push it through on easy so we can get through it, and then we'll go to the insane one, because I already did this one on hard. But I do want to see what my new feat is. Gain a moderate damage boost on every parry for 15 seconds. So that's pretty good, but I'm not very good at parry. And I won't be able to tell if I parried anyways. No, this is campaign. I'm great. Do you know where they're striking? Yes, you do know where they're striking. So I will show you how you can tell that here in just a second. As soon as this map loads. My face can't hide it. I can't hide my face. That's my problem. I could turn the camera off, I guess.
I had questions about the Blackstone Legion.
All right, so here's where we're at. All these people hanging in the tree.
The last of the Vikings have holed up in an out.
Stone was Iron Legion. I trusted him.
Hi, Stone. Okay, I kind of want to play as Stone, but I don't think you can. So the first thing is there's breakables here, which I'm pretty sure I already got. But it's satisfying to break them anyways.
Something you want to talk about?
Not yet.
Alright, so we'll come down here. This is actually... I'll probably end up dying now that I'm like, oh, this is easy. So you can see, like, it's red and she's at the top. And then she's left, right, and top. Like, you can see on her character, like, it's changing. So I just have to match it. Right on, MTA. Appreciate the host. However, in the next difficulty, in the next level, when we do this,
When lava cools,
we don't get to see
it
that.
can form a marvel.
Alright, so basically we have to break in here, so there's that. I thought this was cool, but I kind of wanted either to swim or this to kill me, but... Oh, wait. This is what happens. Like, that looks a little deeper, but not historically accurate either. As Feared would say. Alright, now this chump is gonna get thrown. Down into the fire. See him? He's on fire.
This is our land.
So guard, break, and attack would be X and RB, like this.
It was time to
And when you do that, you pretty much just press like XRB right away, and it'll do it. Like, you don't have to really, at least I don't think, in some of these, you don't really have to time these. So now I want this guy to come back here. So I'm gonna push him this way. So I need you to come back here. And then throw him. If you can get good at throwing, it's pretty easy. It is not easy to do that. I'm a professional. But it definitely makes the game easier. Sticking them to the spikes, so you definitely wanna get your throw game on. Because it's important to quickly get through these enemies.
I need to defeat their commander.
No, it's okay. All caps is cool. Oh, I tried to bump him in there, but it didn't work. I've been doing that. I already know that. Let's get into execution. Oh, never mind. Might as well collect another one of these. Already got those breakables down there. They died like in Rise. This game does... There is a hint of Rise for me in it. It does kind of... Alright, so this guy is serious. So he's going to attack from the right. So now, whoops. Because this guy is on the right, like, even though I'm not locked on him, I can, oh, see, he's good at blocking me. I got to be quicker. Got him. give some info, one of the executions is called Murder Strike, using the hit of the sword to strike. It's more effective to use against plate mail than the sharp edge of the sword. Okay, so I can actually do that one. There is a parry move, which I think I can do it now, but it actually teaches you how to do it in the next level. Which I won't be able to do because I'm not going to be able to see the stuff. But like if I should probably look. If you strike, I think it's when it flashes red, like if you strike then you'll parry and then you can follow up. Okay. So I'm coming up here because I'm not sure if I got these breakables before. Oh, I did because I got them all on this level, I remember at the beginning, yeah. So I don't need to worry about them.
Die, Blackstone dogs!
Now this is the worst enemy ever. Alright. The timing on these are hard. Even though she doesn't have plate mail on, that's it right there. Rickety rickety ricked. Yeah, basically I'm rubbish at it. I'm better at throwing. So that revenge meter gives me a bunch of power, and I'm glowing. And the revenge meter fills up. The revenge meter fills up when you get a lot of successful blocks, or like a lot of good hits. That revenge meter will fill up, and then you can press Y. It gives you like a boost of energy and all of your stamina back and all that sort of stuff. I don't get it very often with this character because it's hard to consistently block. In my own words, I'm not good at that either. But I can throw.
What had happened here? We were going to have to fight our way out.
Alright, so... Oh yeah, so there's revenge meter.
What has become of your oath?
Okay, where's this big guy?
The Blackstones lie and betray.
Right there was a parry right there. You see how it flashed and I blocked him, and then it flung his mace back, and he kind of like had his head down? That was a successful parry. Gustown, appreciate the follow.
That was the day I finally met our warlord.
Yes, very rare. Based on blocks, absolutely. I'll let you see this because this lady is a badass. Alright, so we'll skip that because this gets into story. But that was pretty cool. She's a killer. Yeah, he did mention something, and I agree with that. It does have that. Yes, it does hit right through him anyway. It's a weak pauldron. Okay, so this one, Valkenheim in winter. I completed it on hard. I feel like I can do it on realistic. No UI, no fight UI, way fewer checkpoints. So, for example, this is like get all the way to the end, die, go back to the beginning. Well, the beginning of the level, not the game. But let's try it. If it gets too boring, we won't do it. But I feel like I played this enough and I played it on hard a little bit. I think I can maybe kind of do it, maybe, sort of, kind of, hopefully. You can play as a samurai, so you're actually going to go through, this is the Vikings, and then we have the, samurai, or I'm sorry, this is the knights, and then we have the samurai and the Viking after this.
Snow is already falling on Valkenheim. I am Holden Cross.
Okay. I'm
As
Holden
commander
Cross.
of the Blackstone Vanguard, it fell to me to lead the way.
Yeah, Rise is good for sure. Alright, so now I'm playing as a different dude.
It's too quiet.
And I'm playing on Insanity, or whatever. And you have to run side to side. These guys will put their stuff away. And then they'll put their arrows away and then leave you alone.
Ambushed. Exactly what we have been hoping for.
We are strong!
Oh, come on.
They know we're here. Keep moving.
So my plan didn't really work out. Alright, I need to get out of here. Run away. Okay. You have to get the archers to put away. Oh, that one makes me hurt when he does that. You have to charge the archers to get them to put away their arrows because they use ridiculous. Scratch is a new parrier, but Olympic level thrower. That's fine. I can agree with that. I know, I'm like boop with the butt of the axe. That's pretty funny. Okay, so there's more archers. You pretty much have to take the archers out. Which it looks like my people have already done that here, which is cool.
I should attack.
And then we're gonna fight this guy. Come on.
Have no fear!
All right.
The entrance to Valkenheim.
So this is the entrance. So we know what to do here, right? This is going to explain to me how to parry. So match the directions of your opponent's attack and use a heavy attack to parry it. But we have to wait until their attack icon flashes. But in this difficulty, I don't have an attack icon, so I have to have played for so much, I have to know when it's going to do it in order to get parries in this difficulty. However, we don't care about parry, because here, we just do that.
Out of my way.
Alright, so I lost all my friends.
Those catapults needed to be shut down.
Alright, so I need to get this. Roll in 100 pounds of armor. So this guy, can I hit him from here? Okay, it didn't do anything.
It wasn't a good plan.
This is
It
dangerous.
was just my only option.
So he goes in the drink. I did. I was trying to see it. I wanted to see if that worked. Cool bearing tutorial. But I'm just going to throw him off the bridge. So now I can go around this way and skip that. Which I can't really skip it. I need to kill them. But there's different ways up there, and I don't know if it matters in the different difficulties or whatever.
It's cold.
Alright, so let's see. So he's guarding from the... Alright, dude.
Job's done.
Okay, so we took him out. Took care of that. So now there's this other one, but I gotta fight this guy down here, which is a little scary because it's easy to fall in the water here. I do not want to be standing on the ice.
Time to shut down those catapults.
Yeah, you just push them off the cliff. See, like now here I can run around this way and like continue up through here. But I have to kill the catapult crew up there, so like I can't really leave. I guess I can't go back that way either. Alright, so I gotta go kill this dude. I don't think... Oh, I remember this one. This is reduced target stamina. So I definitely want to do that. And then...
I'll give this to the Vikings. They're big.
Dang it. Alright.
Golden Cross.
Yeah, he did.
As commander of the Blackstone Vanguard,
So here we are.
it fell to me.
This is what
to lead the way.
what impossible difficulty is like. So I just have to avoid these guys, and they have to. If they put they'll put their bow and arrow
Exactly
away
what we have been hoping
when you get close to them. So you just kind of have to rush them. Now this is. So I throw him there.
Do not fear them.
And then I can execute him from above like that. That's what you want to do. Throw the guy off the bridge and then jump down on him. Yeah, I got wrecked.
Protect the column!
Alright.
They know we're here. Keep moving!
I found that it's easier just to take the archers out first. Because if you don't, okay. Because if you don't take them out, they will take you out. Without a doubt. Come on, I can't get my...
I need to get up there.
Alright, I'm in trouble here. I just need him to lock on someone else besides me. Alright, we'll try it again.
Cross. As commander of the Blackstone Vanguard, it fell to me.
Alright, we'll do this one, and then if not, then we'll give up. Like a true hero.
Ambushed. Exactly what we have been hoping for.
Boop! On their forehead. Okay. Do not get hit by historically accurate fire arrows. Friendly fire is on. Alright, Pyro, tell player 2,
We're here.
we appreciate you not getting the look of death at least this long.
Do not fear them.
Alright, so where's my guy here? I'm gonna run around the tree. Alright. I have fire arrows to get rid of over here. Those fire arrows will pick me apart. You can't leave them be. Oh, come on. Alright, I gotta do this smart. Alright, I'm not smart. Alright.
I am Holden.
No. You don't heal over
As
time.
commander of the Blackstone Vanguard, it fell to me. To
Just
lead the
running
way.
away like Maxon would do in real life. That's all you can do.
Too quiet.
And like Keezy in the Wasteland,
Exactly what we have been hoping
I died. Alright, so I can... This guy here is a hard dude. So if I can give him the execution thing, like that, then that's pretty good. So then I can come up here and maybe get another one. Yep. There was a boop in his forehead.
Protect the column!
Alright. The stream isn't working? What happened?
They know we're here. Keep moving.
Alright, that took all of my energy. Alright, I need these guys over here. One swing, 3 guys. That was like bowling. Alright, so we are not going to even mess with this guy.
I need to get up there.
We use my power-ups to get through him. We were talking about... Oh, he can't... I guess he can't hear. Anyways, we were talking about
The
healing.
entrance to Valkenheim. Out of my way. Those catapults needed to be shut down.
Okay, so we'll go over here.
It wasn't a good plan. It was just my only option.
I thought I was gonna fall in. Oh, crap. Everybody tell Max and I said goodbye, because I can't type.
I need to take out that catapult. Time to shut down those catapults.
And Scratch is saying all these nasty things about Max and I'll 1v1 Maxon. I'll play any game he wants, racing wise. So we're not even gonna mess with this dude.
I'll give this to the Vikings.
They're big.
So this is the bad part, because it makes me nervous. Unbelievable. All right, do you guys want to see the Vikings? Because I have the Vikings open.
I am Holden Cross.
Leave you with
As
this and
commander
good
of the
night.
Blackstone Vanguard, it fell to me to lead the
All right.
way.
So I guess I'm just not ready for this. So let's quit to the world map. All right, so quick vote. Do you guys want to look at... I can go to the other faction if you want to check it out. For the Vikings. All right. Wait a minute. Oh no, I still have to do the Knights. I still have one left in the Knights. Well, let's finish that one. On normal difficulty, of course. So I'm back to the Warden. And we'll just go with those. $165 likes on Halo Wars 2 pick on Twitter. What was that? Did I see it? Revive fallen teammates, only not in this.
I had questions. Master, why this fortress? It looks like it's just a storehouse.
It is? And that's why we're here.
So that's like,
Barbarians.
I wish Maxon was still here.
They seem like they're good people.
I'll tweet this though, but retweeted you and your Twitter exploded. Like if you look at her gloves, like it kind of looks like Lord of the Rings. You know what I'm talking about? I wish Maxon was here for me to say that.
If there are wolves among them.
Oh.
Should we not set them free?
Now I had new questions. Ones that were much harder to answer.
Catapults! Keep the
All right, catapult's coming.
Being a skeptic was a death sentence. But doubt is a part of
Turns
integrity.
off stream.
You'll have a harder time hitting a moving target. Keep that ram moving.
Come up here. So I have to protect the ram. Oh, there must be a guy in it. It's contested.
They reached the crew!
Oh, come on. This guy is a pain in the neck. Cause you can't stop that. I'm sorry.
There was nothing I could do except protect the ram. And hope.
Oh my gosh, there's people in here.
Protect the ram! Keep it moving!
Alright, so when I have it captured, then we can move it. Tell Max and I'm gonna tweet. Those gloves look like they're from Lord of the Rings, if you know what I'm talking about.
Crew needs me.
Man. Rough.
Being a skeptic was a death sentence. But doubt is a part of integrity.
Keep that ram moving.
Got it. I think it'll tell me contested.
They're killing the crew.
There was nothing I could do except protect the ram. And hope.
Who's killing the crew? It doesn't say contested. Oh, now it is. I hate these assassin types. I can't move. I am going to die unless I can move.
They're attacking the crew.
I had no choice or I was gonna die. I had to waste it. Alright, so that was cool. Man, this is tough, and I'm playing on normal. I do think I gain a little bit of health if I do an execution. That is a possibility. But that unblockable one is what he gets me on every time. When you get out of the rhythm, like, forget it. I actually need to look at a move. So I got Vanguard's Advance, Shoulder Bash, I got that. Shoulder Bash Mix Up. I could try that.
There was nothing I could do except protect the ram. And hope.
So I got a little bit of health there from an execution. I think it is from an execution, is why. See there, once you get in a rhythm, it's okay, but like if it breaks, I'm horrible. I drew that earlier, actually. I tweeted it. Somebody from the UK won.
They reached the crew.
See, I didn't get the health that time. Takes envelope back. If I was typing, I could have put keeps envelope. should probably go get these guys.
The crew! We were deep in enemy territory. There was no way home but forward.
Alright, cool. The drawing, I realize, is actually for the... Hold on, I gotta not die here. The drawing was actually for the gold edition, which I didn't realize until I had checked the code after I put it. What's up, Shady? How you doing, man? I'm gonna try not to die. Oh, here's an
The
observable.
Vikings have always warred with themselves much more
Here's a
than with
breakable.
us. It is in their nature to feast on each other. That nature has been stolen from them.
They're attacking the crew!
Alright, I was just exploring. I apologize for that. No, they're not attacking the crew. I just gotta keep these archers cleared away. Oh man. That was bad. The ram is on fire.
To the gate!
Just get to the gate, you guys. That's all we need to do. And I need most of the rest of these guys to just bullet sponge would be fine. Alright, who is contesting the ram?
They're killing the crew!
I know they are. I don't have any. Oh, I was trying to use my thing. This looks like a map from Chivalry. Also
deep in enemy
has a battering
territory.
ram, but going in the other
There was no
direction.
way home but forward.
Okay, so I didn't have to go back too far. I'm just gonna explore real quick. I need this. Good thing I went exploring.
Our lives for the crew!
Yeah, have to do an execution.
day, Viking ships would fill the harbor and their army would destroy us. But I intended to be long gone before that could happen.
Are we contested? No, we're good, I think. Oh yeah, no, it's contested. I actually did good to kind of let some of that go. What's up, Bugman? How you doing, buddy?
They reached the crew!
Where is he? Alright, keep moving. Keep this battering ram moving. Oh, good. Alright, so I can get these. Well, that's a flash bomb. We're almost there. I think we're kind of home free right now. I think we're home free. Yeah, price is definitely a deal with games. Like, this is $100 for everything. I mean, there's a lot of content, and it would last you like all year, I'm sure. And it's not just this game. A lot of games are like that. But I actually know quite a few gamers who are people who are like, they're people that like they buy one game a year. A lot of people who message me that want to play, like people who want to play Minecraft and stuff. Like those people are people who like they bought Minecraft and that is literally all they play all year. That's it. That's Minecraft's a pretty good deal for $20 all year. I mean, that's pretty good, but thanks for the host, Bugman. I think I am the only productive member of the army because those guys, well, no, I wasn't because I had people that were pushing stuff. Oh, wow. Ooh. All right, so I got a duel here.
Good Munder. This fort's a legendary yacht.
Hey, now he's not supposed to be able to block these. How do you like that? Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
On your feet.
Listen to this music, though.
We were in. That spelled doom for the Vikings. Wasn't that why we came in the first place? It was hardly my first time sacking a fortress. Why did it bother me?
Alright, you guys. Who wants it? Alright, so I need to find...
The fortress of Svanguard was home to many of the wealthiest Viking clans. The merchant trades always produced such people. Now they would have to fight for their food.
They have like really crappy shields. Alright, come out here. Come on, dude.
I knew it. There's no garrison here.
Alright, I just wanted to get this. I'm gonna need that morale booster. Got another breakable. So I need to get her to get closer and then do one of these things.
These are homies.
I got lucky there. Maybe. What about remaster? Oh, Mile High Club. Yeah, Mile High Club is like... Dude. I got it on the original one. I haven't gotten it on the new one yet, but I did get the original one. I don't know if the new one's harder or not. I know Macca was saying that it was a little bit different. Like the strategy was slightly different. Like a different strategy worked a little better or something like that. I'm not really sure. But I did get it on the original one. And that was a pain.
This is in Market Town. Trading.
Yeah. Alright, Shady. Appreciate it, dude. Internet quota. Got it. It's changing. That stuff is going away, even on mobile, at least in the US. Internet quotas are a thing of the past because with streaming and all that stuff becoming more and more popular, TV companies actually want unlimited data because they want to be able to they want you to be able to stream TV because then they can get advertisement kind of like YouTube does. And so I think we're gonna fight here. 75% of 400 gigabytes. Alright, I do think that we're gonna die before we fight this wing looking dreadlock dude with all the wolves. Run away, wolves.
You're strong, Gudmundr.
Can't do it. Yeah, I think the unlimited stuff, I think it'll come back. I think it'll make a comeback because content provider, like, oh man, these stupid things. All right, so let's, like, a TV station has to pay, like, they have to pay for advertisements on a station. But if they're serving the advertisement because you're going like to their website and signing up with an account on their website and watching it, then they don't have to, when they pay an advertiser, like, they get the money for all of it. They don't have to, like, split it with a TV company. These wolves are tearing me apart.
Give up. Your people do not need to suffer.
I need to roll away. I need to get away. I hate those wolves. And they're like my dog when he won't come back, like running away. I'm gonna try to kill these dogs or wolves. It's not gonna work.
Your legend precedes you, Gudmundr.
Like, I don't know how I'll ever do this on Insane. What's up, XB? Oh, you bought this? Cool. There's got to be a way to get these dogs to... See, I start my chain and then those stupid wolves come and get me.
You're strong, Gudmundr.
Oh, I missed. Man. All right, later, Shade. Take care, dude. I wonder if I can... Get off me, dogs! Alright, where did he go?
Your legend precedes you, good Munder.
Back then they were that big.
I know now what haunted me that day.
Alright. Oop, got one here. Ooh, 4 or 5 breakables. Nice.
They left us no choice.
Alright, so... Man, I get lots of revenges here. Which is fine. Ooh, here's my last breakable. Finally. Well, not last one, but... last one in this level, anyway. You might want to look away if there's spoilers here. I haven't seen this yet, so I want to watch it. Yeah, back in those days, wolves did eat bears, I'm sure. He's gonna dull his blade, sticking the end of it into the ground like that. No, don't hug me. Whoa. Oh, now he has a thing. Crap. Yeah, back in those days, wolves ate bears for sure. This didn't look good, and it wasn't good. It didn't end up good. I'm starting to wonder if I'm the wolf or the sheep. Alright, so we have to start the duel. So I've got fire over there. Are there spikes or any other... Alright, just fire. course, I get in the fire. Okay, so you can't throw him in the fire because he blocks everything he throws at you. Come on, I'm switching stance. Yeah, I don't know why I gave him the sword back. That was stupid, but I can't help it.
To hell with you.
What's up, Jeremy? Until the wolf oppression, then the bears ate wolves. Yeah.
Mercy. Why are we here? I think you know.
Famine. This place houses their seed grain. There will be no new harvest. By winter, they will be killing each other over what little food is left.
Oh. Not much, just got done streaming. Awesome. What game did you stream?
I took an oath to fight for peace.
That was probably worth money.
So did you. All of you.
Alright, cool. Watch Dogs is pretty good. I need to play more of that, actually.
Hey. This food. Why are we not burning it all?
Which
What
one
do
to
you
eat it?
imagine the clans would do if we burned it all?
They'd starve. Die.
They would unite. But leave them scraps. Just enough for 2, maybe 3 clans. They will fight each other over what remains. The wolves among them will rise.
She's smart.
We're not here to kill them. We are here to teach them who they are.
She's really
To
smart.
set them free.
You hope I don't need that food later.
Time to go home.
Alright, cool. So there you have it. I thought I just threw that. Oh, maybe I threw it down to where they are. Got it. Dishonorable discharge and achievement. Perfect. How much? 10. Okay, not bad. How much is that? Complete the night chapter. Okay, and I got some rewards. So what'd we get? Some colors, some emblem stuff. Actually, quite a few rewards, really. They all look the same. Ooh, there was a cool helmet there. I just saw a flash. Nice. Story level 12. And I got level 2 for something else.
It did not take long for my lesson to spread across the whole of Valkenheim. But in the following winter, a lone raider rose among the clan known as the Warborn. That raider set out to reunite their people.
Right. Of course he did. Okay, so now we are raiding the raiders. I actually think I have a playthrough of this on my YouTube channel from the preview. But anyways, there's 6 levels here. There's 6 in the knights. There's 3 in the samurai. So probably, like I said, I don't know, Feared, what would you guess? Like 2 to 3 hours? Maybe more, 2 to 3 hours or whatever per chapter. So you're looking at like, I don't know, maybe like 9, 12, 14 hours maybe for the campaign, probably somewhere in that range. Because Samurai has, looks like Samurai only has 4. Unless, or, no, there's 6 there. Yeah, there's 10. But anyways, yeah, so it looks like maybe an 18-hour campaign, something like that. Yeah, and each faction has its own story mode. So it's one big story and then tied together with all these factions who are fighting each other. The cool thing I want to show you in the multiplayer, I played 2 days ago. Was it 2 days ago? But this is what factions have in the territories, and they update in 5 hours. So whatever, I'll have a video out about this actually probably later. But there's different events, and you can equip these contracts, and you can get different stuff here. But actually, how this map plays out and who controls it actually determines what multiplayer map you will play on. So, like, if we get the front for, like, let's say the Samurai get the front up to, like, where all this yellow is. Let me see if I can do, like, the weatherman here. But anyways, you see where it says Dominion. So, like, if they took over, like, that yellow and moved the front there, then you wouldn't be able to play on the multiplayer map where Dominion is right now, because we would own that, because you only fight on the fronts. So as those fronts move around, the multiplayer maps change, which is kind of neat. I'll have a video about that, because there's actually a thing that plays it in the beginning when you first start out that explains it a lot better than I can, but it's kind of a neat idea. And this map is controlled by what PS4 players are doing, Xbox and PC gamers are doing. Now, when you play multiplayer, you're only playing against other Xbox users in my case. But the map is determined by all platforms. So it's kind of neat. But with that being said, it is Valentine's Day, and my family brought home Valentine's Day donuts. I don't know if that's a thing, I guess. But anyways, I'm going to head out for tonight. Tom, thank you for coming by. Feared. Who else is here? Jeremy, I think, is probably still in here. Misguided. All of you guys. XBSB. Shady, who left. Let's see. Who else is in here? MTA. There's 17 of you. I don't even know. Can I look? Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of you that didn't say hi. But hi anyway. Skeleton, I know you. But thank you guys for watching. And I will not be here this Friday. I'm actually headed out to Seattle. You might see me on a stream next week. But I'll be in Seattle for the week, so I'm not going to be on my Friday stream next Friday or this Friday or next Tuesday. So you'll see me the following Tuesday, which I believe is the first week of March, actually, by the time we get there, maybe. Maybe some of the last days in... Maybe like the last day in February. I'm not sure. I don't have a calendar in front of me. But anyways, but I might be on the channel because I'll actually be in Seattle, so I can hop in there. Maybe Mr. Teal will share the couch with me again this year. So with that being said, I am going to close this out, and I will catch you guys later.